Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rico Tensai, and I like to speak my mind. Today, let's talk about just trying. Just that word, trying. Whenever anyone is trying to do anything, whether it's working out, doing YouTube, or just learning a new skill, there's always someone trying to put you down so that you don't ever do that skill again, or it's like as if they're trying to protect you from harm. I think part of it is just their insecurities of not feeling like they've never really accomplished anything, so of course, they're gonna kind of project that towards you and to make you stay at this level so that we can all just be the same, it's so wild that people do that. It's just like, why? I mean, I understand that if you aim too high, same like Icarus, you'll get burned, right? He flew too, he flew too close to the sun or something like that? Sure, let me just use that example. I mean, sure, maybe that's how people see like going, surpassing their limits and trying to, chase their dream. If you do that, if you aim too high, you're gonna fall down super hard, and it's painful to see. And I understand maybe that's why some people will tell you to stop, or people will say that it's too dangerous because it'll, affect you mentally, and it'll make you not want to do it again. I don't get it, but that doesn't make any sense to me. This is gonna be me just speaking out loud, and this wasn't really like planned. I kind of just wrote it down, and just like I didn't write too much notes on it. I wrote like a small little like paragraph, but I already kind of summed it up in a couple minutes. But it's just, I don't know, like I don't understand what goes through someone's mind when someone is trying to achieve something that they want, and it's like it's their life and they want to achieve it, and it sounds positive and it sounds cool, but it's just because I'm sure, I'm not going to say that I've never done it before. I'm pretty sure I have. I'm trying to think. There might have been a time where I did that. And I think the only reason why was because I was insecure. And I was just like, it's one of those things where you think like, yeah, I was insecure about my accomplishments. Or it was just one of those like, oh, well, if I did it your way, I don't think it would work. But, you try to put in your 2 cents of like, this is how I would do it. It's like, you should do this, and then try to go to do, then do this. But it's like, 1, easier said than done. 2, it's one of those like, okay, well, if you think this works that way, then why don't you do it? That's usually how I would want to respond now. Because if you're so sure of, because there's people who give you that unwanted advice of just like, here's just my thoughts. It's like, I never even asked. And because, my initial reaction is kind of on defense automatically, and just like, I have that attitude of like, well, I'm going to prove you wrong and I'll still keep doing this because that's just how I am. I don't like it when someone tells me I can't do it, or someone tells me like I'm wrong for doing this. When like, it's not one of those like right or wrong type of, paths that I'm going down. It's one of those, it's just like it's more of a statement, I guess, of just like, well, this is what I'm going to do. There's nothing you could do about it. Just watch what happens. That's all you could do as an audience, or just as someone who's just watching from afar of what I'm going to do. Either I'm inspiring you to do it, or I'm somehow making you uncomfortable because I'm doing it. Like, what makes you uncomfortable that I'm trying to do something new, or I'm trying to do YouTube, or I'm trying to do just anything in general? And just, I really hate that. I hate that feeling of not wanting to try because someone else made me not want to try. And because they failed in their past means for some reason I'm going to fail exactly like them. But it's like, we're two different people, and we both, we may think alike, but I won't fall for, I'm not going to fall for what you did, or I'm going to learn, I'll learn from your mistakes and not do that. And then just, as of right now, I feel like I'm doing something correct compared to the last time I had this opportunity to make videos, or just had the time to make videos like this. Because right now, I have no job. Similar to kind of like last year, I kind of started off with no job, where I like, what was the difference? I think the difference was just like, I mean, yes, I was consistent. I was trying to post I posted once a week, but I think what got to me was I think I didn't give myself enough support, and I think I still had some disbelief that this wasn't gonna work. So then I was it kind of felt like I was kind of half-assing it. But now that I learned from that, and also, I mean, doing this challenge does help a lot because it keeps me on my toes and it helps me, like, get comfortable with the camera. It helps me. I love this challenge. This challenge is great, and I hope to see more people do this, and so that they can also just kind of just get that, like, get comfortable behind the camera, because I feel like this is a great opportunity for, for new YouTubers who want to do YouTube. I feel like this is a good practice to, before you start thinking big of like, oh, I need to get a camera, I need to go outside and practice more public speaking. But I think it all starts here. It all starts just in your room, just getting a camera. It doesn't have to be a fancy camera. I mean, this is my DJI. I just use this just because I'm used to using this camera. I'm not really used to using like my iPhone, but I feel like if you gotta use your iPhone, use your iPhone. There is no difference. I could use my phone, but I just rather use this because I just do. It's nothing crazy. I highly suggest small channels do this challenge because it's so simple, and it's just there's less planning to do. But yeah, I just want to say that whoever out there is just trying and feeling like, people around them don't support you, just know that I'm supporting you. All right, keep doing it. Yes, it will be tough, but I know you could do it. And this is just another message to me if ever I'm feeling down and I gotta rewatch something to like kind of pick me back up. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Just try. There's nothing wrong with trying. You shouldn't be embarrassed to try. And honestly, if people don't believe in it or they look down on you or try to make fun of you, honestly, prove them wrong. At least at the end of the day, you can say that, hey, I tried something. That's it. But that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Doesn't matter if it's 1 view, doesn't matter if it's 10 views. I appreciate anyone who's watching / listening. And I will see you tomorrow with a new topic.